Some things don't just make sense to me. You pray from childhood to adulthood, but no difference. Some people even pray until they die without realizing God's time. Yet they were told that God's time is the best. Then when is God's time? What is the use of praying or asking for something you cannot receive instantly? Because I expect when you ask for something, then you should receive it, not wait for it. You go to church, you give tithe, you give offering, but pastor will still tell you, wait for God's time. Then, okay, some people go to church, and mostly, let's say, because they need help, they need blessings. But what do they receive? Nothing. They give, but they receive nothing. Now, when they give out like 50 shillings, pastor will complain, you are giving too little to God. Now God will not listen to you. God will not answer your prayers when you're giving out 50 shillings or 100 shillings. Okay, not realizing that this person doesn't have money. That's why he's coming to church. And at least to receive blessings, he or she cannot afford even to pay rent of 3,000. And you're still asking for more. And the more you're asking for, it's just to feed yourself, live in a good house, buy yourself a car, live well, and that's all. So you want them to sacrifice all the little they have, they work for, just to make your life comfortable. Because God doesn't take money. God doesn't need money. Why would he need money? For what? He owns everything. Now another question is that, okay, now God owns everything. God owns money, cars, and everything. Owns everything. But when you ask for that money, he cannot give you. You have to wait when he has it. See, if he was to be looking for the money to give you, then he would say, let's wait. But you see now, he has everything. He has the power. So if you kneel down and pray sincerely and give your offering, you should receive. Not because pastor has said, but because you asked from your creator, asked directly. And why should we need a middleman to receive blessings? Why should we need a pastor to receive blessings? God created me on my own, so I'm independent, and I'm allowed to talk to him and ask for whatever I need. So when I kneel down or pray in my own house, I expect to receive an answer. I expect to receive whatever I'm asking for without a middleman. But now it has come to a point that we must depend on these pastors. If you stop going to church, pastor will tell you now, God will forget about you. No. Okay, he created me without you. You are not there when God created me, of course. He created me on my own, and he knew the purpose of creating me. So if he created me on my own without your presence, then I should be able to communicate with him without even your presence. You are not there. I just came to know you in a manner that maybe we met in town or somewhere. Why should I depend on you? Or should I look up to you before I receive blessings? That one doesn't make sense. If God really cares and listens, he should listen to me independently, privately, because he created me privately. There was no one there. So wherever I ask, let him answer. Whatever I need, let him provide. You see, the reason why now people are taking shortcuts like joining Illuminati or going to witch doctors is because now they have realized that the Bible way, the Christianity way, is not working. They pray, they have prayed for years, it's not working. Now they want the shortcut, practical way. Okay, you go to Illuminati, you talk to them. Tell, okay, what do I need to give to receive? They tell you, we need this and this, and you receive this. And it's practical, people receive. You go to a doctor, okay, I say, okay, well, I need to be rich. I need to maybe to get a child, or I need to get something. Okay, what do I need to offer? Okay, the doctor will tell you, I need one sheep. Okay, all this and that. After giving out, I swear you'll see the difference. Even the ancestral way was a bit far best than the way Christianity are doing it. Because now, the ancestral way, if we needed rain, the ancestors could just tell us, oh, I need one God and this, then you will see rain. practically tell these pastors that we need rain, or tell these pastors we need miracles. They will forge miracles. And if you don't believe in that pastor, you will never see any miracle. Unless you believe in that pastor, not God. Believe in that pastor. Because now this pastor has some, these pastors get powers from somewhere. So they'll share some little any of their powers to perform something that may seem like real, but is not real. Once you forget about that church, then that powers go away. So if you want to maybe to profit from them, you should stay close to them, do whatever they will ask you to, and mostly they ask for money, 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 money. They say God has said that you give offering, you give this money, and then if you give, you'll see some difference because they are maybe that's what is required. And but if you don't, then you won't see anything. Let's say but now there are those people who pray like 4 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour. Now, what are they praying for? You see, we just need to ask for forgiveness. We thank God and we ask. Do I need to do that for 1 hour? No. Just saying, God, ask for forgiveness for whatever I did wrong. God, I thank you for the life today. And God, I really need blessings. I need money. I need blessings. I need, blessings carries all the things like health and everything. It's in there. Why would you do that for 1 hour, 2 hours, every now and then? And it's not practical at all. It doesn't work. So, to me, Christianity doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I've lost faith in it because it's not practical. I've tried that several times and I've realized that no, just these pastors know something that we don't know. So they're just using us in the name of the Bible, offering tithe and all that. But in this sense, they know there's nothing like God, there's nothing like Christianity. Just a manipulation. And we were programmed to believe that there's something like that. To me, no.